Welcome to Imani Digital Learning Center, where endless possibilities await. Are you a student with a passion for journalism and media studies? Look no further. At IDLC School of Journalism and Media Studies, we provide a dynamic and immersive learning experience. From cutting-edge technology to hands-on projects, you'll develop the skills and knowledge to thrive in the ever-evolving world of media. Dream of a career in the captivating world of tourism and hospitality management? Our School of Tourism and Hospitality Management at IDLC offers a getaway to exciting opportunities. With industry-driven curriculum and expert faculty, you'll gain the expertise and confidence needed to excel in this thriving field. Seeking a deeper understanding of theology and divinity? At IDLC School of Theology and Divinity, we provide a nurturing environment for spiritual growth and intellectual exploration. Our dedicated faculty and thought-provoking courses will guide you on a transformative journey. At Imani Digital Learning Center, we believe in hands-on education through internships, industry partnerships, and state-of-the-art facilities. You'll gain
Thank you so much for watching Imani Television. This is the #1 TV station that builds our faith in Christ Jesus. I hope you had a lovely weekend. Welcome to News Hour, today being Monday of the 31st July 2023 and the last day of this month. Good evening from wherever you're watching us from. We have a lot lined up for you in our bulletin tonight. You can always reach us through our SMS line 0746 580 788. And you can always reach us through our social media handles at Imani Television on Facebook and Imani Television on YouTube. Let's get our top stories tonight.
After doing a search in the gunny bags, we managed to recover elephant tusks with a street value of 2.8 million.
We are also encouraging people to keep their households hygiene, high level of hygiene in their households, wash your hands, ensure that the environment is clean.
Ya kwamba kwa sasa tumeanza hiyo program ya kwamba tutakuwa tunalipa hii pesa kwa muda ambao unafaa. Na niseme ya kwamba kuanzia Ijumaa iliyopita tumelipa hizo pesa.
Ruto president kukaa na Raila ni kitu mzuri, kwa sababu afadhali wakae washindwe kuelewana, wapigane ngumi kwa hiyo nyumba, lakini Wakenya tuwe salama.
A total of 285,698 students submitted applications for placement to universities and colleges.
Hali hilo tukia tarehe hiyo sio ati mara ya kwanza. Saa hii mtoto aweza kwa kama watatu wanakinyagwa hapa, wanakufa na hatuni msaada wowote.
I know there is a planned fact-finding mission by the county government to go to Finland. I would want to encourage that please ask your employers if they can allow 1 or 2 of you to accompany this team, so that you also help us with the information.
Once they sell some of this pasture, they will manage to take their children to the hospital. They will manage to buy some diversified foodstuffs.
All right, welcome to the broadcast. My name is BARASA SAENYI and Phyllis Miriko Arunga is our sign language interpreter. Members of Parliament from Kakamega County, including those from the government and the opposition side, have supported the existence of peace discussions between President William Ruto and Azimio leader Raila Odinga. The leaders have supported the move by the opposition and the government to have discussions around the cost of living and the general state of the nation. The leaders, however, have said that the talks should be centered on citizen grievances and not leaders' political interest. Let's watch and see what they said.
Wengi wetu tunaunga mkono mazungumzo hayo, lakini pia tunasema lazima sauti ya Mkenya kupitia kwa zile kura ambazo hupigwa wakati wa uchaguzi lazima ziheshimike. Isiwe kila wakati baada ya uchaguzi mtu akishashindwa kura anasema lazima tukae chini ndio hata mimi nipate kitu. Kwa hivyo tunasema lazima sauti ya kura iheshimike.
Ruto president kukaa na Raila ni kitu mzuri, kwa sababu afadhali wakae washindwe kuelewana, wapigane ngumi kwa hiyo nyumba, lakini Wakenya tuwe salama. Watoto wetu wasikufe kwa ajili ya sisi wanasiasa. Ninaunga hiyo kitu mkono, na ningependa kuomba ndugu zangu kutoka Mount Kenya. Nimeona jana wamekimbia wakiteta kwamba lazima deputy president awe ndani ya mkutano. Members of Parliament from Mount Kenya, you are being premature.
Sisi viongozi tusikuwe hardliners. Sisi wenye tuko karibu na William Ruto na wale wako karibu na Raila Amolo Odinga tusikuwe hardliners. Wananchi wanaumia. Shikali kario. Ndio sisi tuna support hiyo mazungumzo, na mimi nikiwa mtu wa Azimio nataka kumwambia ya kwamba Raila hakusema anataka nusu mkate. Hiyo tunataka tujue vizuri sana. Si ndio? Yeye anapigania mambo yenyu. Mambo ya nusu mkate mmesikia akisema hapana. Yeye anapigania mambo ya uchumi kwenda.
Now, the government has allocated over 2 billion shillings to the Inua Jamii program, and an additional 4.31 billion shillings have been allocated for nutrition. More than 1 million people have benefited from this program. However, the government acknowledges that there have been some errors that caused delays in disbursing the funds to the intended beneficiaries. Let's watch.
Yale maagizo ya President wa Jamhuri ya Kenya Daktari William Samoei Ruto kwamba niwe nalipa hizi pesa kabla hatujaanza kulipa mshahara ya wafanyikazi wale wa serikali. Nataka kuambia kwamba kwa sasa tumeanza hiyo program ya kwamba tutakuwa tunalipa hii pesa kwa muda ambao unafaa. Na niseme ya kwamba kuanzia Ijumaa iliyopita tumelipa hizo pesa, ziko katika akaunti za watu tofauti katika Jamhuri ya Kenya. So langu ni kusema ya kwamba His Excellency the President ambaye ako mstari wa mbele kuhakikisha kwamba hizi pesa zimefikia wale watu ambao wako katika chini, kwa kiwango cha chini, ama ile kwa lugha nyingine tunaita wachochole, itawafikia kwa haraka iwezekanavyo, kwa sababu wale ni wazazi wetu, wale ni watoto wetu ambao hawajiwezi, ili waanze kukua na hizo pesa kuwasaidia katika maisha yao, kununua dawa na kuwasaidia hata kwa chakula katika jamii zao. Kwa hivyo niseme ya kwamba ile mlimbikizi ambayo ilikuwa tangu hapo awali, tumemaliza hayo yote, na sasa tumeanza katika chapter mpya, ambao chapter hii ama ukurasa huu ni kuhakikisha kwamba tunalipa.
Now, moving forward, among the 870,561 students who took the KCSE exams last year, 130,485 students have been selected to join public universities, while another 9,622 have been offered places in private universities. While announcing these appointments, the Minister of Education, that is Ezekiel Machogu, stated that other students will be joining technical colleges, vocational training centers, and teacher training colleges. Further, Machogu announced that public universities have debts totaling to 60 billion and that the Ministry of Education will be looking into that. Let's watch.
561 candidates were eligible for placement to universities and colleges. Of this, a total of 285,698 students submitted applications for placement to universities and colleges, of whom 285,167 have secured places in degree, diploma, craft, certificate, and arts and courses in 282 training institutions. Of this, 140,107, which 130,485 are to our public universities, and 9,622 are to private universities who are placed in degree programs. This accounts for 80.9% of the 173,238 Kenyans who qualified for degree programs. Further, 144,500 applicants have been placed in TVET institutions and 560 to secondary teacher training colleges. Notably, 9,673 applicants who qualified for degree courses from the 2022 KCSE cohort opted to be placed in TVET institutions. All the students who have been placed in the various universities, TVET institutions, and the TTCs can check their placement details by sending their KCSE index numbers via SMS to the number 20842.
Moving forward, the government through the Ministry of Health has launched an oral cholera vaccination campaign ahead of the anticipated El Nino rains. The vaccination campaign, which targets children above 1 year old, will begin on August 3rd and end on August 12th. Principal Secretary for State Development and Public Health professional Mary Mudhoni on Monday said with potential flooding, infections are inevitable, hence the campaign. Speaking at Karucho in Kirinyaga East Sub-County, Mudhoni said that with the El Nino rains and floods, cholera is expected to spread even further. Thus, they need to ensure that the children in the high-risk counties are vaccinated against the disease. The PS noted that since the outbreak was reported in October last year, a total of 11,891 cholera cases have been reported.
It was discovered that there's cholera in the country. That was around September last year, September to November. And because of the El Nino that has been announced, that may happen in the coming 1 month. In September, you realize it's going to be very wet, and there's going to be probably water that is flowing, and it would be important that we get prepared. And in that line, we are having an oral campaign vaccination that is starting on the 3rd of August to ensure that children who are 1 year and above are protected. We are also encouraging people to keep their households hygiene, high level of hygiene in their households, wash your hands, ensure that the environment is clean, ensure that you're drinking clean water and possibly boiled water so that we are able to keep away from this kind of diseases. Diseases like TB, whereby being a communicable disease, it is a disease that we can prevent by ensuring that we keep our children away from school if they have signs and symptoms. And it would also be important to note that 11% of TB cases in the country are on children below 15 years. Therefore, it is it's more prevalent with children.
Now, as the misunderstanding between parents in Uasin Gishu County and the leadership of the county continues to unravel, the parents have continued to raise concerns over the lack of learning opportunities for their children in Finland universities, despite them paying huge sums of money for the program. The former county governor, Jackson Mandago, who is now the county senator, has however called upon parents to stop dragging his leadership or his regime into the slowly unraveling scandal, which he says he did not, nor his leadership as governor, associate with the First Choice company, that the company that was associated with a scam. Let's watch.
If you say I was involved, you must provide evidence. Again, you know, it is a choice of how we want to solve issues. First Choice is a private company, and it had no agreement. Unlike this program, as a county, we never had any understanding with First Choice. Just like any other company can have an event in this county, and they can ask you as a governor or an area MCA or an MP and invite you for a function, you can just attend that function. We cannot, and because we don't have probably a liaison office there, but we work with the universities, we work with the agents who are there. We also have people from this county who are in Finland much, much earlier. The people have lived there for 25 years, 20 years, and we engage a number of them to tell them, please, because we don't have a mechanism of making sure that someone takes care of these children, be available should there be any problem. And so, really, we cannot say here that the children are suffering or they are not suffering. I know there is a planned fact-finding mission by the county government to go to Finland. I would want to encourage that please ask your employers if they can allow one or two of you to accompany this team so that you also help us with the information.
Inviting individual parents for scheduled meetings as follows. On 3rd of August 2023, 9 a.m., we will be meeting the 322 parents, both Finland and Canada parents, with arrears with students abroad. So we'll be meeting them at the municipality hall on 3rd. And this will be by invite. It's only the parents who are involved who will be in the meeting. The second group, we have 48 students, both of them in Finland and Canada parents, with arrears, but with students here in Kenya. So those who paid their fees partially, but total fees was paid to the universities. So we'll meet them also on 3rd of August, time 2 p.m. at the municipality hall. Then we have a group of 92 parents whose money has not been remitted to any university. We plan to meet them on 4th of August, next Friday, at 9 a.m. at the municipality hall. Then we have parents with partial payments done, 224 of them. We'll also be meeting them on the 4th of August 2023 at 2 p.m. at the municipality hall.
Now, once again, the supporters of the Ford Kenya party in Busia County have expressed their support for the political dialogue between the Azimio coalition and the Kenya Kwanza government, emphasizing that it should not be solely about sharing government positions. These leaders have urged Raila Odinga to accept President Ruto's victory and work together for the benefit of the Kenyan citizens. They hope that these dialogues will improve the country's economic challenges, as there is no one who does not desire peace and progress. Let's watch.
Mazungumzo tunakubaliana na mazungumzo sababu hakuna mtu anataka vita, na mazungumzo ambayo tunakubaliana nayo sio mambo ya handshake ama nusu mkate, hapana. Ni mawasiliano tu, mazungumzo ya amani.
Tulipiga kura na madhumuni ya kupiga kura ni kujaribu kupata mshindi aliyoshinda na yule ambaye ameshindwa. Kura ilipigwa, tukaenda paka Supreme Court, na Mheshimiwa Daktari William Samoei Ruto akaambiwa kuwa yeye ndio rais. Kwa hivyo sisi tunasema mazungumzo, watu wazungumza, manake binadamu lazima kuzungumza, lakini mshindi tunamjua.
Mazungumzo kwa hao viongozi wetu ifanyike, na mazungumzo ni kwa sababu ya amani tu. Watoto wetu wamepotea, mabwana zetu wameuawa, ndugu zetu wameuawa. Kwa hivyo sisi tunataka nchi iwe na amani. Nchi inapokuwa na amani tutafanya.
Now, on to some religious matters. Bishop Dominic Kimengich of Catholic Diocese of Eldoret has urged politicians to conduct their their politics peacefully without dividing communities. While addressing a congregation in Eldoret, he emphasized that religious leaders are willing to lead dialogues and provide guidance for the nation's future. Bishop Kimengich asserted that religious leaders have the right to hold their own positions on the ongoing political differences in the country and appealed to citizens not to rush to criticize the church.
Kifuatilia yale wanasiasa walikuwa wanasema, jambo moja tu ningeomba sana, kuomba tusiwe na haraka kukashifu kanisa. Na tukumbuke mahali tumetoka. Tukumbuke mahali tumetoka. Nia ya maaskofu wetu ni kuona kwamba nchi yetu iko na amani. Na kwamba kama kuna shida, na tunaona kuna shida, basi tunaomba viongozi wetu wafuate hiyo njia ambayo imesemwa hapa ya kuweza kuongea, kusukumuza. Hatusemi waongee juu ya handshake, lakini waongee juu ya amani katika nchi.
Now, a 31-year-old mother in Malindi in Kilifi County is seeking answers and justice after her son was crushed to death by a reversing waste carrying lorry at the Malindi Mayungu dump site. The family, which lives at the dump site, said that the 18-year-old Daniel Thomas was the family's main breadwinner of the family, urging the county government and national government to intervene and help the family.
Mtoto wangu ako na miaka 17 na temua ni kama ameniacha. Alikuwa anamaliza mwaka ujao ili nitumanie nitapata nini. Na watu wengine walikataa hata kwenda kunitolea ushahidi wenye ambao waliona ile gari kimgonga ule mtoto wangu. Na ule mtoto wangu ndiye ambaye alikuwa yule nimemtegemea hapa nyumbani atanisaidia.
Hali hilo tukia tarehe hiyo sio hata mara ya kwanza. Sasa hii mtoto aweza kwa kama watatu. Wanakinyagwa hapa, wanakufa na hatuoni msaada wowote.
Na huyu si kijana wa kwanza, anafikia kijana karibu watatu, lakini kila atakapokanyagwa fidia hawapati.
Mimi namuomba Mngaro anisaidie kwa hili jambo ambalo limempata mtoto wangu.
Wajua haki, waangalie haki zetu. Kwa maana tumekaa muda mrefu na hatujajibiwa. Tumechukua namba za manager wa mabati ambaye ni municipal, chifu nini, ameenda hajarudi tena hapa. Sisi tumeachwa kabisa.
Kwa kilio cha haki, tunaomba serikali iwasaidie huyu mama ama hii familia, manake iko kilio. Mtoto wao ambao walikuwa wamemtegemea ni huyo.
I hope that the family will get justice. Now, moving forward, 4 suspects were nabbed in possession of 10 pieces of elephant tusks worth 2.8 million in Busia. Busia County Criminal Investigation Officer Benson Omondi said he managed to arrest the suspects following a tip-off from members of the public. Omondi has urged residents to do genuine business and desist from engaging in such criminal acts. The 4 are in custody, waiting to be arraigned in court.
We managed to arrest 4 suspects who are carrying a gunny bag. After doing a search in the gunny bags, we managed to recover elephant tusks with a street value of 2.8 million. I wish also to add that we have 3 such cases before court so far. So this will be the 4th case.
Now, a group of farmers in Namakat region in Turkana South constituency are engaging in the harvesting of livestock fodder grown on 10 acres of land. The residents decided to embrace this project after their livestock were severely affected by a harsh drought experienced last year as a way to adapt to climatic change. Our very own Emodia Hallan tells us more from Turkana South.
In Turkana constituency, farmers in Namakate decided to venture into grass farming. And after 3 months, it is time for them to harvest due to the severe drought that affected the area, leaving residents and livestock without enough food. The Turkana County Health Ministry conducted research and found that a significant percentage of children in Namakate suffer from malnutrition, mainly due to food scarcity.
This one is geared towards reduction of persistent acute malnutrition. Once they sell some of this pasture, they will manage to take their children to the hospital. They will manage to buy some diversified foodstuffs.
To address this issue, an organization intervened and organized the farmers into groups, teaching them new techniques of growing grass using water from nearby Takwel River.
Mradi kama hii inaelekea kuwa mradi mzuri katika Turkana County, ambao watu wanama kati hapa ndio tumepata ya kwanza, ambao kama juzi tumekata tu robo shamba nusu na tumepata bela 154, na tukiendelea na hii shamba ya kane yote tunatumai tutapata beli mingi zaidi. Kwa hivyo tukiendelea hivyo, sisi hapa Nyasi tutawashana hata maneno ya kulima mahindi, kwa sababu mahindi tunalima iko na madudu mingi.
The farmers expressed the challenges they face in this new venture.
Nyasi kwa ajili ni saisi ng'ombe zetu anaiko na njaa siku ya jua. Sasa hii nyasi hatusaidii, kwa sababu mali sisi ni ile shida ile siko nazo. Shida yetu ni moja, shida ya store ya kuweka hii nyasi. Hii nyasi hii kuwekwa hapa chini watakuliwa na mchwa. Sasa atanafaa hii nauri anatusaidia mambo ya store.
So hii nyasi sasa wakati tumefuna hivi tunataka kuuza ili tuweze kusaidika, na pia target ni kusaidia ile mifugo yetu ambayo walikuwa wamekufa upande ya ukame. So kwa hivyo tukiuza hii nyasi inaweza pia kutusaidia sisi wenyewe kama kikundi ya hii nyasi.
Grass farming in Turkana is a new method that is expected to significantly help in coping with the weather challenges caused by climate. Reporting for...
All right. Thanks so much, Harlan. Well, that marks the end of our bulletin tonight. Our program Health, Hygiene and Wellness is coming to you right after this bulletin. My name is BARASA SAENYI. Phyllis Miriko is our sign language interpreter. Have a blessed night.